everybody. There we go. Hi. Yes. Thank you. I'm the best, no doubt. Hi. I've been on here for a little bit, although I think I've been on here more recently than Maddie has. They've been on vacation, so they haven't done a stream in a little bit. But I am here today to read Justice League Unlimited number 9 with you guys. What's going on in the chat so far? I see a few people popping in. Hey, Adam did a dab. That's very relevant and hip of you to do there, Adam. Hey, James, any chances of making another Legacies of the DCAU issue? Yes. The chances are infinitely high until we're done with the story. There is a giant gap between every issue. Just get used to that. Hey ho, Couch Potatoes. Hey, Andrew / the Joker. What's up, Data Buds? Hi, Wowie. How's it going? I'm excited to be here. I missed the last two James streams because I started having to get to work by 5 a.m. and I gotta sleep sometime. You do gotta sleep sometime. When you're dead, you join the stream every time or else. James from Team Rocket. Yes, I am married to a woman named Jessica. And we have cosplayed as Jesse and James before. Hello. Hi, everybody. Any chances for artists with a Bruce Timm style to likely... How or what? Any chances for any artists with a Bruce Timm style be likely to collaborate with the Watchtower database? We always welcome those who want to draw covers for Legacies or sometimes as far as interior art for it. Contact Ted, talk to him, submit some stuff. He's got a whole artist submission process for that. Watchtower looks great. Never noticed that. Yeah, it is pretty cool. What is his name? Andrew Hallgarth, I think is his name. If you can find him on DeviantArt. He's done the whole exterior of the Watchtower. He started on an interior, I think, at one point, but it wasn't. I think he abandoned that project. He was saying it wasn't as on model as he'd like it to be. He's done a couple other things too. I think maybe like the Bat Cave or something like that. I can't remember, but he graciously allowed us to use the Watchtower for our live streams, and his little credits up there in the corner every time that you get to that screen. Pretty cool stuff. Anybody see the Batfleck sighting on the set of The Flash? I did see that. That was pretty cool. I thought it was set photos from the Batman for a while. I was just kind of going like, yeah, whatever, cool. But it's more exciting for whatever reason to see that, that it is Batfleck's stunt double, I'm sure. Will it show symbol? I don't know. Let's find out. Hi, James. The Return of James. Yep. It's been a minute, James. It has. Have you watched Long Halloween Part 2? I haven't. It came out today, so I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. We did buy it on Vudu, and one of us, probably me, I don't know, we'll be doing a review. I say probably me only because I did the Part 1 review, but it could be any of us. I don't know. We haven't talked about it yet. I put it on the video schedule, but we haven't figured out all the details. Either way, I will be watching it very soon. Hi, Matt. Andrew, it took me 1 minute to understand that you meant the Flash movie. Well, James, I want to thank you for that Space Jam video. I appreciate knowing that hat guy wasn't from anywhere. I don't know him from anywhere anyway. It seemed like he's maybe some kind of background character, but it was weird that he showed up among all of those more recognizable, Clark Kent, Farmer Brown, those guys. The Space Jam video was like a last-second decision. I was like, we got to do this. I want to do all DC Comics references before someone else beats me to it. Because I've been seeing all of these, like, every single Easter egg in Space Jam 2 videos that were getting hundreds of thousands of views. Which, of course, they somehow, were putting out the day after the movie comes out or something. And I'm like, there is no way, one, that this is a good video. Two, that you caught all of the Easter eggs. No, I don't think so. But anyway, it's doing okay, views-wise. If any of you have not watched our Batman The Adventures Continue issue 2 breakdown, please go watch it. It's not doing as well as the Justice League one was, and I assume a lot of that has to do with it coming out on a Thursday instead of a Sunday. Most people didn't know it was there. We're going to have to be kind of reminding people quite a bit that those are coming out on Thursdays, but go check it out. Even if you haven't read the issue, just watch it. It doesn't matter. Honestly, didn't expect Ben to suit up again. I kind of was thinking that too. I was thinking it was kind of going to be one of those. There was like a rumor for a while that Peter Parker was going to be in the Venom movie, just Tom Holland as Peter Parker, not Spider-Man or something like that. I was kind of thinking of along those same lines, but I guess we'll have actual Batman. I kind of hope and assume that maybe that's some sort of scene at like the very start of the movie where like Flash and Batman are teaming up for something, kind of like the JSA movie where it's just Flash and Superman for a little opening bit and a closing bit, that kind of a thing. Because it does make sense to have Batman be, if this is a kind of a Flashpoint-y situation, maybe he will, I don't know, maybe it'll make sense plot-wise. Did you ever watch the old Zeller's Toyland commercial with Batman? I don't know what that is, so no, I haven't. Oh, by the way, when I said you looked like a witch last stream, I said it because of your, I guess, Joker laugh. I don't remember you saying that. So cool. Thanks for the explanation. I was listening to music while doing homework and then ended up here. Didn't even know you were streaming. This is a good surprise. Yeah. I do these I say every Tuesday. Then I started saying every other Tuesday. Now it's just kind of like, it's Tuesday. Will James stream? I don't know. We have a assistant editor now on the channel, Connor Locke. You may have seen his name in the descriptions of some recent videos, or I will usually remember to credit him when we go post on social media and stuff. Because of that, I have more time now, with baby and job and movie and all the other stuff that I'm doing. This channel, legacies sometimes. I now have more time to actually okay, I can do a stream this week because this isn't a week where I'm editing the video or whatever. So, Adventures of Farmer Brown Unlimited continues confirmed. Yeah, I sure hope so. Would there be nicknames of the comics like Darefleck and Darecox? I hope that he's called Darecox. James's Return of the Joker poster reminds me of how much it really warranted a theatrical release. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. I wish that this, for whatever reason, my setup for these streams, the camera quality gets kind of gross. You can't really notice it when I'm the little corner version of me, but whenever, you're seeing me in this bigger, if you're watching me on like a big TV or something, you'll probably notice that all these letters back here are kind of grainy and gross. The camera doesn't look like that. It looks much better. It's the same camera I've been using for videos for the last couple of years. And like you just saw it in the Space Jam video. But for whatever reason, the HDMI multi-connection thing to my computer stops it down to some weird pixelization. But whatever. I think they considered Tom Holland for Venom, but decided against it at some point. Oh, yeah, like being in the movie. You guys watch Ben 10 already? I remember someone answering that to me some time ago. Maddie watched the original Ben 10 series, but didn't like it so much, as far as I can tell. Maddie's been working on a video about that sort of in the background, among millions of other things. Eventually they might put it out. We'll find out. Supergirl is going to be a character in the new Flash movie. Yes, she is, and I am looking forward to that. The Zeller's Toyland commercial sure is a video. I'll have to look that up sometime. Zeller's is a store chain in Canada. I believe you. Yeah, I know a Todd Zeller, and that's the only thing that came to mind. I was like, I don't think he has anything to do with Batman. Red Hood gets his first live action appearance in August. Are you talking about Titans? If so, cool. Yeah, I did not watch season 2 past the first episode. I don't even remember the first episode, to be frank. I think it was probably because it was basically the wrap up of season 1's finale. But the guy playing Deathstroke was on the Caprica show, which was like a prequel to Battlestar Galactica, so that was always a little bit interesting to me. But I never followed through and watched the show after season 1. So season 3 does look cool. The trailer looks cool. I probably won't end up watching it. I just don't have any time for things, What do you hope to see in next year's DC fandom? Just kind of more of the same stuff we got. It'd be cool to get a couple more DCAU little shorts. That'd be nice. Howdy ho gang, I've arrived. Hey Alex. That was my thought too, James. I assume Flash is running alongside the Bat bike and probably runs too fast and disappears in the multiverse. Also could see Batfleck dropping the one F-bomb right then. Yeah, maybe. Have I seen Black Widow yet? I did. I thought it was fine. I kind of agreed with Maddie's. They had a tweet about their opinion on the opening of the movie is pretty good and original and unique, and then the rest of the movie is just kind of whatever. Couple good jokes. Otherwise, it was not one that I will like, oh yeah, oh my god, I gotta watch that again. I will just wind up watching it in some sort of binge of everything at some point, I'm sure. Superman and Lois is a cinematic master of a series, truly capture the good parts in CW. I have also been meaning to watch that, and I've heard really good things. I've also seen all the tweets from that one writer who, I don't know the full story. I think they got like fired for something controversial. I really wish I could remember. I just know I keep seeing that pop up every once in a while and being like, oh yeah, that's my only knowledge of this show so far, is that they did this bad thing. But all the screenshots I've seen look really cool. Scarlett Johansson would make a great Ivy. Maybe, yeah. The Suicide Squad movie is just around the corner. It truly is. I'm looking forward to that. I've been excited for that for a little while. Starro being the bad guy, that's really cool. I'm working on a Starro video, and Maddie is working on a full origin of Harley Quinn video. You may have seen Maddie's photos they've been posting on Twitter. That's like a full Harley Quinn outfit. That's been really fun. And they're going to be presenting in that outfit in the video. Because we see Harley Quinn's, the majority of her origin is in Mad Love, but throughout a bunch of other DCAU comics and books and stuff like that, even a couple episodes, there's more information, and it's all scattered around everywhere. So doing a video on the entirety, that's been on both, on like everybody's to-do list for forever. Like, oh, that'll be a really good video that a lot of people will watch, hopefully. Let me get through these and we'll start reading the comic. Maybe one day Return of the Joker can get at least a fandom. Phantom. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Like the movie theater chain. Yeah, that would be cool. I wonder what Batman theme music Ben Affleck is going to have. Good question. You should totally watch the old Super Friends shows. Oh, I have definitely seen that. Didn't see the notification at first. I blame YouTube. I always blame YouTube. Favorite DeCamu or DC animated movie in general? Mask of the Phantasm. And then that one. Favorite DC animated movie besides that one. I want to say she quit because they never listened to her notes despite hiring her specifically to give them notes and write. That may be on the right track. I really think it would work this time. I don't remember what we were talking. Suicide Squad movie, yeah. Hoping if James Gunn does another Suicide Squad film, he'll include Poison Ivy and use her original Silver Age look. That's how she appeared in the 80s Suicide Squad comics. That'd be cool. Is that with like the little leaf hat or something? I'm not completely familiar, but I guess the Zimmer one, not the 80s. I mean, there's the Hans Zimmer like depressing brr, 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 brr thing. But then there's the less angry, more heroic one that Junkie XL did for Zack Snyder's Justice League. So I don't know if they use that music, then it's kind of a confusing little continuity point there. I pray the Suicide Squad does well. The new DCEU is brighter than ever. What do you think about Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings? Looks cool. I like the Abomination is finally back. Would you rather if DC had a soft reboot on DCAU so that we could have a more streamlined continuity? Or I would prefer they never try to like restart the DCAU. That would be kind of a weird thing. Anything that's... I have no problem, I guess, for the most part, with like just reboots in general, but I don't know if I've seen one or know of one. There probably is an example I'm just not thinking of, but where they'll reboot it and use the same actors, you know? Because I feel like using the same art style, the same like story points and stuff for a like DCAU reboot would feel like basically the same actors, the same people, and that would just be strange. Like, either just continue the stories building off of what's already there, or don't. Hello, enjoying the content. Hi, Danny. Thank you. Leaf Tiara, she was based on... Oh, okay, yeah, I can picture it. How old is Bruce in the epilogue episode? 90-something. Go look at our How Old is Batman video, and you'll find the answer. Abomination stands rise up. James, do you take Barbara being Commissioner Gordon in the Lego Batman movie and Titan Season 3 as a reference to Batman Beyond? Sure. What do you think about the redesign for Abomination? Looks cool. What's the name of the... That's the new name of the Marvel chat. Okay, when I was a kid, I read a JLU kids novel from my school's library. It had DCAU style cover, and the only thing I remember is focus on... Cool. Yeah, that was probably the one that Maddie read recently on the stream. That's a decent idea. The point you made is most not sure if Will can. All this Young Justice season 4 starting October. Cool. Have you seen Masters? Yes, I watched the first episode of Masters of the Universe last night, and it was cool. It was good. I liked it. I don't know why everyone's hating on it so much. Okay, Justice League Unlimited number 9. This was written by Adam Beechin. Once again, AdamBeechin.com. Go check out his stuff. Drawn by Carlo Barberi. Once again, go to carlobarberi.tumblr.com to get 10% off of comics you did. These are the websites of the people, of the folks that made this issue. The same kind of team that's been on every single one of these so far, except for I think maybe one issue, which is interesting to me. I didn't realize that that was the case. You know, we had like the Ty Templeton, Dan Slott thing on Batman Adventures Volume 2. We had like Scott Peterson, Tim Levins on Gotham Adventures, like large chunks of those series that are the same team, but Justice League Adventures was like a different team every single issue, so I did not realize that this one was so consistent. James is reaching ludicrous speed. LOL, James is speed reading this. What happens when he shows up for the first time? Yeah, I know. Everyone wants to see James. Oh, crazy cool guy. No spoilers, obviously, but yeah, Master Union is just fucking sick. I'm psyched for part 2. Yeah, I haven't watched past episode 1 yet, so I still have 4 episodes to watch, but it has been really fun. It's gloriously cheesy. It is animated really well. It's really fun hearing the DCAU voice actors. It's got Tim Sheridan and Eric Carrasco on the writing team. It's Kevin Smith. What is there not to like? Everyone's complaining that, oh, I thought this was a He-Man show. I don't know where you got that idea. This He-Man's name is not in the title of the show. Let's read this issue, and then we'll take notes on everything. You know, you guys know how this goes, and if you don't, well, we'll get to it. We'll figure it out together. I want the reading mode. Okay, if Black Canary had appeared in Batman TAS as planned, who would have voiced her? I don't know. What? I want the... Yeah, thank you. Who is... I think this is probably Shining Knight. Okay. Those gray clouds, they're not really clouds. They're particles of the time stream. I still can't quite wrap my head around that. This is my first trip back in time. I figured as a member of the Justice League, I'd probably have to go through time travel sooner or later. I'd hoped, of course, that my first time would be something simple, something easy, something that'd give me a chance to adjust. I should have known better. I'm a member of the Justice League. Nothing simple or easy. Nothing. Castle Perilous. You okay, Vixen? Sure, Black Canary. The Shining Knight shows up in our conference room and tells us Merlin has foreseen a crisis in King Arthur's time that only we can help stop. As a former fashion model turned superhero, that kind of thing's pretty much old hat for me. Former fashion model, you say? Mm-hmm. Don't worry, Mari. It's like any other mission, just with different scenery. That's the way to think about it. If you think it's weird for you, imagine what the Knight's gone through in his life. Sir Justin happened... What the heck? Is that supposed to be a canary symbol? It looks like a Loch Ness monster. Sir Justin happened to free Merlin from a mystical prison inside a tree, and the magician enchanted the knight's sword and armor, and gave his horse wings as a thank you. An ogre buried the Shining Knight in a mountain of ice, and he stayed there for hundreds of years until he was revived in 1941. Sir Justin joined the All-Star Squadron and the 7 Soldiers of Victory, helping out on the side of the Allies during World War II. This is off to a timeline jump start here. He's practically immortal, so he's stayed active ever since, occasionally guided by orders from Merlin himself, back in the Middle Ages. So this isn't the first time he's come to us, saying Merlin's requested our help, either in our time or his. In this case, it just happens to be in Merlin's time. Yeah, but... Oh, no, this has been Vixen the whole time, apparently. Not Shining Knight. Oh, well. I guess I should have known by the little head. Yeah, but this is the first time he specifically selected me to be a part of that team that helps out. Wait, that team that helps out. The Tantu Totem connects me to morphogenic field and gives me the powers of one animal at a time. That's a great power for the savannas of Africa or even the back alleys of Metropolis, but medieval England? That seems a little out of my depth. Everyone has their part to play, Mari. I'm sure you'll find out yours soon enough. Below us, my friends, the mists do part. I welcome you to my home. I welcome you to the glory that is Camelot. 'Tis a silly place. My lord, I have brought the aid requested by your magician and advisor. Sir Justin, it does your King Arthur good to see you, and the friends of yours that I do recognize once more. Perhaps you could fill us in on what we're doing here, your highness. It is Morgan Le Fay and her foul magics who has made your summoning necessary, Superman. I just had a stroke real quick. Knowing the villainy the Black Knight has perpetrated on his own, she has summoned versions of the Evil One from the near past and near future. In this way, she has assembled an army mightier than the knights of my own round table. Who is speaking here? Who is this? I guess this is Merlin? Yes, I see I was wise to insist you be included amongst the heroes called from the future. Excuse me? And they... who the hell is talking? I can't see who's talking. And they are laying siege to the walls of Camelot, seeking to claim the throne that is mine. I guess that was King Arthur, and I read it in the Merlin voice, whatever. Batman, has anyone ever told you how much you look like Sir Lancelot? No, Queen Guinevere. Hitting on Batman already, eh? It'll help us to know exactly what we're facing, Your Majesty. What can these Black Knights do? Le Fay's spells do give them strength far beyond that of a normal knight, and enchant their armor against all the most powerful of attacks. And their blades are likewise bolstered, so they may cut through any substance. Even your hide, Superman. Merlin speaks true, my friends. The great wizard has cast wards that both protect Camelot and strengthen my knights against the villain's attacks, but no ward can hold forever, and already they grow weak. Then our job is to take out those knights and take down Le Fay before those wards are broken. God, Guinevere still... Alright. So what are we waiting for? Good thing most animals from my time were around in the Middle Ages. I'll just call on the flying abilities of a falcon and... Hold, my lady! Hands off, Gramps. You brought us here to do a job, so let me do it. Let me go do it. Your comrades are charged with the early direct engagement of our foes. You are meant for greater things. Come, varlets, taste the steel of Excalibur, and know that Camelot shall not be yours today or any other day. Sure talks like a king, doesn't he? If any man should, Green Lantern, it's him. Zrak. Splendid showing, good sir. I, Sir Lancelot, could have done no better. There's a lot of voice doing an accent. I can't find a new one. I say, rather a resemblance between us, what? Same chin, I do believe. I hadn't noticed. Is this a like a Final Crisis reference? Is that where Batman was sent back in time or whatever? I don't know comic things. This isn't so bad, actually, once you get in the swing of it. Hey, he looks like Parallax. That's kind of cool. Kerrang! Shing! Kerrang! Morgan Le Fay. We must take this battle to Morgan Le Fay. She's got too many knights. We can't spare a single person to find her. All goes as planned. Merlin and Sir Justin have summoned their champions, but most of them base their powers in science. The ones with a connection to magic share not the power of Merlin, and my Black Knights are enough to overwhelm even that feeble old man. Thus does Morgan Le Fay eliminate her greatest enemies of today, but also the knights of the far future that may one day oppose her. Merlin, what are you doing? My friends need me out there. Hear me, child. Your friends will fall. Fall. All the more reason not to hang around here taking the castle tour from you, little fool. We have no time to waste on games of chase. Camelot depends on you. Only within you is the power to defeat Morgan Le Fay. You got the wrong girl, Merle. I'm great for taking out street gangs, wildlife poachers, and the occasional Riddler or Mirror Master, but medieval sorceresses, black knights, magic, that's all way out of my reach. Only because you believe it to be so. Gah! Superman! Schwang! Magic. I can be hurt by magic. Then let's do our best to make sure magic doesn't get near you. Scree! That ought to buy us some time. Or not. Sking! Can't focus willpower enough to use ring. Wing. Too many of them. We're wearing down. We can't. Hold them here, friends. Camelot must not fall. I don't think you get how my powers work, Merlin. My Tantu totem is tapped into a field that can grant me the powers of any one animal. And I don't think there's any one animal that's going to save all of Camelot. You are wrong. You are wrong because you do not think. Thy charm has existed for centuries. It is far older than Camelot, than even Camelot. It is far older even... It is far older even than Camelot or myself. It is tied to all animals, not just the ones you see every day in your own time. It is tied to all the animals that ever will be, or ever were. So what are you saying? A T-Rex, maybe? Okay, that's strong, but not strong enough to hold up against Morgan's sorcery. So no! Open your mind, child of the future, as you gaze into Merlin's reliquary. Open your mind and think of magic. Oh. Too many of them. Can't hold them back. Looks like this is it. Yes. Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. Lantern, could you cover all the good guys for me? Roar! She has dispelled my black knights, but the power of the great dragons has been gone for centuries. Come on, Morgan. Show a little imagination. Roar! The magic of the ancient dragons has banished the Black Knights to their own time once more, and Morgan Le Fay to the dawn of history. Friends from the future, you have the thanks of Arthur, son of Uther, and the thanks of all Camelot. Was Jean was there? I didn't even notice him do anything. So, not a bad first trip back in time after all, huh, Vixen? Definitely not, Canary. Excuse me for a sec. Merlin, I want to thank you for your help today, but I also want to ask you, why didn't you just tell me I could take on the powers of an ancient dragon? But that is the thing about magic, child, and it is the same in all things. You cannot tell someone they can do it. You can only show them. And then they must believe it for themselves. Ye end! Okay. Oh my god, my voice is kind of wrecked after all those. The roars, the shouting. In case you're taking off here now that we're done with the comic, I should say, subscribe to the Pod Tower. Subscribe to the Pod Tower. Go to YouTube, search Pod Tower, because, you know, There's no custom URL yet. We can't make one yet. We got 410 subscribers. We got to get to 1,000 before we can start monetizing stuff. So please go subscribe to the Pod Tower. Not only is it where you can find archives of all these streams and archives of all of the past episodes of 12th Level Intellects and Tim Talk and DCAU Review, but all new episodes of all those podcasts are going to be coming out on here. Tim Talk and DCAU Review have already been uploading new episodes. We're going to be bringing back 12th Level Intellects soonish. I know I've been saying that for a while, but we're actually starting to move toward that. I just got back from a full weekend of recording more podcast episodes with my friend Brian, where we're going through the entire DCAU. He has never seen any of it. It's been a lot of fun so far. A lot of good banter on that. I'll be uploading the first episode to here and Watchtower Database, but all episodes after that are just going to be here on the Pod Tower and other podcast streaming places. So please go subscribe over to here, even if just for the sake of doing so at all. Thank you for the 3 people that just did that. Yeah, good stuff. We're going to go through the comic a second time, taking notes on everything. So if you're headed out, thank you for watching. I'll see you the next time I see you. If you're sticking around, thank you. It's really fun to, sometimes we have more fun on the notes than the actual comic. But let's see what's going on in the chat here real quick before we do that. I know there was a lot being said during the actual reading. Okay. Cast for the Injustice movie has been revealed. Yes, I saw that. It was pretty cool. I know it's not DCAU voice actors or art style, and people are upset about that for some reason. I wasn't expecting it to be that. I'm looking forward to watching the sneak peek on the Long Halloween Part 2 special features. Morgan Le Fay, great character. Which knight, though? There's a few. Easton? Yeah. Anyone like/remember the 2000s He-Man cartoon on Cartoon Network? I do remember and like that. It was on Toonami either right before or right after Justice League Unlimited, so I caught several episodes of that for a while. Time travel related missions, known for having low-key, easygoing variants. Yeah. Windsor is Winged Victory, a member of the Justice League video. It'll be in your heart for now. James's British accent is the voice I hear when I read Tomari speak. Yeah, thanks, Connor, I guess. Why is Vixen Southern? I wasn't attempting to do a Southern accent. I'm always kind of trying to do a different girl voice per girl, but it almost never works out. Fingers crossed they don't bump into Brooklyn gargoyles during his Time Dancer misadventures. Yeah. Dinah Lance, the black sock puppet. Oh, yeah, the weird face on the box there. Because Southern Belle is a sexy voice, that could be the reason. People will get their more conventional He-Man reboot with the CGI show they're doing anyway, so I'm glad they went for the spiritual sequel approach for Revelation. That's true, I forgot that was even happening. All this talk of Merlin makes me wish this comic was about the DCAU's Archer Merlin instead. Ah, well. Yeah, he was barely in JLU. I want to do another one of those PokeRap videos for all the Legion of Doom Secret Society members. Which people complained about in the Legion of Superheroes one and the Justice League one, that we didn't explain anything about the characters. We just pointed them out, like all the obscure background characters and stuff. So I'm going to be trying to squeeze that into the Legion of Doom one, but I don't know if it starts making the video way too long, then I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. But there are I'm sure those are even more obscure characters than the Justice League members. Let's see. I like Mari, though admittedly JLU is my only real experience with her character. Yeah, and she's in the Dwayne McDuffie written Justice League of America run that was pretty fun around this same time. I wish the 2000X... Oh, like the He-Man one had been allowed to wrap up. I didn't know it didn't. James the Cast Friend, yes, I saw. Weird coincidence, I've been binging that show, Merlin. Watch the hands, Merlin. Why must you stream while I'm at work? I'm sorry. They're at noon. Just throwing her affair in Arthur's face, Quinn. Yeah, really. Everybody hits on Batman. True, very true. Very nice Merlin voice. I realized I actually wasted my Merlin voice on, thank you, but I wasted it on King Arthur because I was like thinking of like the opening of A Night of Shadows, where we hear him, you know, cast the curse on Jason Blood. I was trying to do that, and then I like, oh, whoops, I already did that for King Arthur. Oh well. So I kind of pitched it up a little bit, or tried to anyway. Ash Williams, hail to the king, baby. Yeah, where is he in this? Final Crisis would have been after this. Yeah, I thought so. It's just interesting that they make the Lancelot comparison, because I'm pretty sure in Final Crisis, I think, where Batman gets like shot back through time instead of killed by the Omega beams, and so he's like reliving moments in history or something. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be that he's like a knight at some point. I don't know things. Her DCAU design is incredible. I love that headpiece. What are we talking about? Oh, probably Guinevere? I don't know. DCAU is just crawling with Riddlers, yeah. Etrigan was busy clipping his claws whilst rewatching reruns of Monk magically streams. Yeah, where was he in this? Where's he of all the characters to not be in this? That's a good Batman grunt. Very Conroy-like. Thank you. No one animal can save us. Underestimating the noble capybara. I see. You are wrong, and Narwhal shall help me save Camelot. This looks like a job for the cap. Yeah. A genetic repository for all animals. Like a magical animal omnitrix. Animal tricks for kids. Hello, what have I missed? Most things. Or I guess like an aura repository or something. James, the cast for the... I know the cast! You don't have to say... I go back through the chat. You don't have to say things multiple times. Merlin, thank you for calling me a fool and saying I don't think. No near deaths or anything. And naturally, she will never use the power of the ancient dragon ever again. Yeah, probably not. Watch everything. True. And Mark's finally gotten through to you, Bob. Yep. That was fun though. Thank you. I will subscribe to Pod Tower. If you're asking for the link to the Pod Tower, I can't paste it into the chat unless I do it on my phone, but I'm here looking at the chat on my phone. Because for whatever reason, the website that we use to stream to Twitch and YouTube simultaneously doesn't show the chat sidebar in here, and I really wish it did, because that's a much easier way for me to read it. But I can never get that to work. I just subscribed with our... Wow, Bob. Wow. I won't subscribe to the Pod Tower until you make a video of the Zeta Project. Fair enough. James, did you decide on a name for the new series yet? Yes, we did come up with a name for the podcast, but I'm working on the logo and like a little promo video and stuff like that, so I don't want to necessarily reveal it just yet. You'll see, hopefully this week or next week, I will be posting the first episode. Thank you, Adam, for posting the link. DCAU cast members are part... Yes, they are. I wonder if the Injustice movie will adapt the games, the comics, or both. I don't think we know enough yet to know. First of all, anyone who complains about the Poke-Rap shouldn't be allowed opinions. True. Legion of Doom's Poke-Rap going to be sick as hell. The only problem with doing another Poke-Rap is I have used the original Poke-Rap and the Johto Poke-Rap, and then I want to say that the third Poke-Rap is the only other one that exists. And one, it's terrible. Like, it's just not catchy or good. And two, I can't find any instrumental version of it. Any, vocal-less version of it. So I don't know what exactly I'm going to do. Part of me wants to do the Weird Al Polkamon instead, but I also can't find any version of that, like instrumental version of that. And of course, my brain always goes to like, just get Adam to write it. Just do that. And I don't want to force him to say. I mean, it's probably pretty repetitive. Like once he wrote maybe a tenth of it, he would just copy paste for a while. But you tell me, Adam. I don't know. Go listen to Weird Al Polkamon and tell me how ridiculously bad that would be. I may have already talked to you about it. Even my brain doesn't work so well these days. What happened in 2009 in the JLU universe? Ra's al Ghul stuff. We're going to cover it in the Legacies comic eventually. You should do more videos like Shiva episode skits. I like them. Yeah, I wish that video did better, and I wish it wasn't as long, and also that the behind the scenes of that video was pretty tenuous. It was tense, I guess is a better word. It was hard to agree on a lot of the plot points and that kind of stuff. probably not going to tackle something like that again for quite a while, but doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Especially since Damian is stated as Damian in the call sheet and not Robin or Nightwing. Oh, in the Injustice movie, I would guess. I really liked the Camelot bat armor Batman as when he travels to Camelot and Brave and the Bold. Yeah, that was cool too. Is Damian Wayne in the JLU universe? Not that we know of, not yet. Anyway, Young Justice Phantoms has a release date now in October. Sweet. Who did the Pokérap? Was that a Star Bomb thing? Oh, like who made the Pokérap? The third one? I don't remember. You could use the Brian David Gilbert one. I thought about that too, but it's too much. It's too long. Unless I get him to cameo or something. Although he probably won't answer me. Nope, I think he was created like 3 years after JLU ended. Well, yeah, but I'm just saying Red Hood is now in the JLU universe, so whatever. Get Adam to make his own Pokérap for you. I also thought about doing that, is just completely writing from scratch a brand new Pokérap. Like, this might be the last one we do, so might go out with a bang kind of a thing. But it's gonna be a lot of work to make one from scratch. I find it funny that you guys have 75.7 thousand subs, but only 28 people watching this stream. Well, now it's 32. Yeah, I get it. These aren't for everybody, and it's a completely different format than what they probably hit subscribe for. So I'm not bothered by it. I do wish at least 100 or 200 people or something were watching. That'd be cool. But I like that we continue to have these kind of dedicated group of people in here. I will force Adam to write it. Okay, cool. 10 comments showed up in 1 minute. Everyone is typing together. I might not be understanding the project, but what about Yakko's Song of the States? I mean, yeah, the idea, we did a all Justice League members video that ended in a Pokérap. We did an all Legion of Superheroes members video that ended in a Pokérap. Go watch both of those when you're done here. And then I'm just talking about doing it again for the Legion of Doom Secret Society. It could be that I was just traditionally using the Pokéraps in the order that Pokéraps were made. But I don't know. Doesn't seem to work out this time. Technically, Damian could have existed in the DCAU because Raish was trying to take over Bruce's body and pretend to be his long-lost son. If he had succeeded, maybe, yeah. I don't know. Brian's pretty cool. Yeah, he is. I just hope. This is exactly what I subscribed for. Charmeleon is still my favorite Justice League member. Yeah, me too. Warhawk. People seem to be into it. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Oh, someone just followed Godzilla Gene. Thank you. I wish you guys could hear the sounds because for some reason they don't happen. Let's go back through this again. There's gray clouds, particles of the time stream. There is no explanation, I don't think, for how they are time traveling. Oh my gosh, sorry. Blah. Not getting enough sleep lately. Okay. But all these guys, I think, are revealed on the next page here, so I'm not going to worry about counting them real quick. But we have... Let's start off here. This is... Oh, gosh. Justice League Unlimited, number 9. What was it called again? Castle Perilous. And I'm gonna guess. Wait, let's see. July 2005. Okay. Thank you for following Skeet 0420 Part 2. Nice. July 2005. Okay. Is that what I said? Was that right? Yes. Go. Okay. So we got Vixen is talking here at the start. We have... I'm just gonna write Justice League travels through time with no explanation as to how. And thank you for following Thug Nasty OGZ. Where's all these sudden followers here? Oh, Thug Nasty OGZ has raided me with a party of 9. I don't know how raids work on Twitch, but somehow we're getting one right now. Hey, everybody. Damian would have to be pretty reworked into the DCAU since Talia is no more after 2009, and Bruce has said to never take on another young partner. Yeah, but then he does with Terry, so things can happen, you know. Everybody's following Master Panda 29. Oh man, they need to improve rating. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works or what's going on. You're live on Twitch as well. Cool beans. Yeah, we do both at the same time. I thought they said there was a call from Merlin. Like Merlin. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Merlin's magic. Okay. Okay, so easy to adjust. Should know better. I'm a member of the Justice League. Okay, so we have Shining Knight front and center here. We had Superman up top. We have Wonder Woman, Firestorm, and Red Tornado. We have J'onn J'onzz, Captain Atom, and Booster Gold. I mean Green Lantern. We have the Ray, the Atom, Green Lantern, Batman, and Black Canary. Did I miss anybody? Winged Victory. Not confirming that he's a Justice League member. He's just here, okay, with apparently blinders on. For how does he see where he's going? Is that everybody? Did I get everybody? I think I did. I count Wonder Woman? Yes. Okay. Castle Perilous. Okay, so... Ooh, nice butt shot of Winged Victory. Merlin. He's going to show up here in a minute. Merlin. King Arthur also shows up. Okay, so Vixen says she's a former fashion model. So, I'm going to say whoops. That's what I meant to do. Vixen says she's a former fashion model, despite us seeing her as one presently in Wake the Dead. It's sad to think about that Bruce retired 2 years ago. It truly is. Bruce Wayne isn't actually real. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Pokemon was my first exposure to Weird Al, and no matter what anyone says, I consider it to be a masterpiece. I don't think it was my first exposure, but it was definitely around the time that I discovered him as a child. James, October 21st, when Young Justice Phantoms will be on HBO Max. Sweet. So what exactly is going on here? I'm new. Hey guys. Hey, I am reading through an issue of Justice League Unlimited, the 2005 tie-in comic to the cartoon. And I am taking notes on a bunch of stuff, characters that appeared, timeline clues, all that sort of thing, for future videos for the Watchtower database. Bob, you're a genius, you know? Why incorporate Jason Todd into the DCAU when he and Tim were melded together into one character already? We don't need 1.5 Jason Todd and make possibility of continuity of a comic tying into DCAU out the window. Yeah, I don't know, man. I wish I knew why. Maybe she retired, then went back to it right after this. Maybe. Let's see. Bob suggests she retired and then went right back to it after this. I know that's probably a joke, but I've been including all of these suggestions for weird continuity things for when we eventually do a Will It Canon on this comic series, and I think we can do like, well, maybe if you want to fit it in, here's how it could work. Jason Todd is in Young Justice and Titans. Correct. Time travel makes people do fun things. Correct. Maybe after learning she could dragon up, it gave her the confidence to go back to modeling. Correct. Oh, are you multi-streaming? Correct. I just realized, lol. Correct. Hope we get new villains in the new Batman the Animated Series. Yeah. I guess. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, Sir Justin freed Merlin from a mystical prison inside a tree. And the magician enchanted the knight's sword and armor and gave his horse wings as a thank you. Okay, so we got like medieval. Oh god, how do you fucking spell? It is I before E. Damn it! Medieval times Justin freed Merlin from a tree prison, and he enchanted his sword and armor. Is that what it said? Yeah. Then an ogre, which we find out in Patriot Act is actually Morgan Le Fay. Freezes him. Where he stayed for hundreds of years until he was revived in 1941. Until he was revived in 1941. Okay. It's timeline stuff. What if they gave Jason the same backstory as comic Tim Drake, just even it out? Well, they didn't. I want Infinity to be continuity, but not add a character who throws off tight continuity. I feel like if Infinity is continuity, then Adventures Continue has to be as well, not one or not the other. I disagree with that. There's completely separate comics by separate people, separate intentions. They don't have to be linked in any way. And Justice League Infinity could very well be canon while BTAC isn't, or vice versa. We'll figure it out over time. What was Winged Victory's name before Merlin gave it wings? That's a good question. Maybe just Victory. Wingless Victory. Are you excited for the new Young Justice series, and will you review it? I'm decently excited. Yeah. I mean, I've watched every other Young Justice season so far. Yes, it is a continuation of. It's just another season, the 4th season. Grounded Victory. We will be probably doing reviews of it on the 12th Level Intellects podcast, or 13th Level Intellects, I think is what we're gonna revive it as. That's what we did last time. Is just reviews through the podcast instead of their own videos, so that way we don't have to spend a bunch of time researching things and blah blah blah. We just talk about it. Yep. Okay. He enchanted his sword and armor and gave grounded victory victory wings. Okay, then we see he joined the All-Star Squadron. So during World War II, Justin joined the All-Star Squadron. And that he's practically immortal. Okay. Why? Occasionally guided by orders from Merlin himself back in the Middle Ages. What are we calling Middle Ages here? I mean, is Camelot considered Middle Ages? I thought that was like Dark Ages or something. Alright, well, whatever. I guess they're just kind of using that as an overall term here. James, what's the deal with McFarlane Toys bringing back DC Direct? Your guess is as good as mine. I just saw that they are doing that, but I don't think there's any word on whether they will be actually doing the rest of the Adventures Continue action figures or not. How did Tim return to his normal self in the Return of the Joker flashback? They just say that Leslie Tompkins helped bring him back to sanity or something like that. I saw someone talking, it may have been V Infuso, I don't remember. Someone talking recently about that the Joker painted Tim Drake's face to look Joker-y, and that's why he looks Joker-y in that flashback. And I never thought of it that way. I always kind of assumed that Joker basically did to Tim whatever the chemicals did to him. And that part of Tim's like rehab from that with Leslie Tompkins was like chemically returning him to a normal person. But I don't know. It could have been very well just that he was like skin painted or something. Terry destroyed the Joker chip. Well, yeah, at the end when he's old. I think they're talking about between child Tim Drake and adult Tim Drake. His horse has wings. What's not to keep living for? Good point. Okay, he's practically immortal. He's stayed active ever since. Okay, I'm going to put... Black Canary says Justin is practically immortal, explaining why he is still normal aged in present day, but this doesn't explain why Green Arrow didn't also age since World War II, unless this is a different Green Arrow. Because we see here on this page that we're on, we've got Green Arrow, we've got Crimson Avenger, who makes sense to age, and we've got like Stripesy, who makes sense a little bit to age, but not from World War II. I'm going to put that to, same with Stripesy. You guys might have to help me identify a couple of these guys, but... So, which I might as well do right now. Okay, so we have Green Arrow. I'm going to put World War II next to him because I don't know how that works. Crimson Avenger. Are you a fan of the Batman from 2004? And I'm also currently collecting action figures from the series. Yeah, I liked it. It wasn't my favorite thing ever. At the time, I think I was especially biased because Justice League was still going on. But I have been meaning to rewatch the show. I can't wait for GLTAS. Will it canon? Is it on the list? Oh, yes, it is. Very much on the list. Green Arrow is just a pretty intense superfood diet. Honestly, it keeps his skin nice and smooth. True. Probably. We got Liberty Bell. I know that one. Oh, God. I don't know who half these people are. There's Our Man. I don't know who... Oh, and there's... oh, my gosh. Commander Steel. Our Man makes sense. It can be Rex Tyler, and then the one in Justice League Unlimited can be Rick Tyler. God, I don't remember who half these characters are. Let's go to the DC Wiki. Justice League Unlimited number 9. Okay. Wow, they don't even... Oh, no, here we go. Wait, was Our Man... Why do they have Our Man Rick Tyler? Oh, he's here at the table, I guess, right here. He's just not. He just wasn't in the. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna close these. Okay. Let's see. Amazing Man. The hell is that? Amazing Man, DC. Ah, the one with the big A. Okay. So, Amazing Man. Adam. Oh, this guy right here. Yep. The Adam Pratt. Ooh, oh my God. Come on. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out who this girl, this guy, and this metal guy back here are. Firebrand. Okay. Firebrand. Johnny Quick, I'm gonna guess is that guy. Johnny Quick DC. Yeah, isn't that's the same name as the whatchamacallit, Crime Syndicate. Okay, so that is that guy. So Johnny Quick. Johnny be quick. Johnny be nimble. And then who's metal person? Robot Man. Oh, okay. Whatever. I don't know. This All-Star Squadron, I see. Not Seven Soldiers of Victory. But he did say, and the Seven Soldiers of Victory. So, and 7 soldiers of victory. Weird, a lot of weird timeline stuff in this one with just this opening couple pages. All right. This isn't the first time he's come to us saying Merlin's requested our help, either in our time or his. In this case, it just happens to be in Merlin's time. So I guess that just means there's been other adventures where they've helped Merlin. But yeah, we get our man there. So I will put our man Rex. The one here. Oh no, Rex was first. This one's Rick. Okay, lots of stuff. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Do you recommend reading non-canon comics such as Adventures in the DCU? Yes, I'm going to be reading that one on the streams when we're done with JLU, in fact. Amazing Man Firebrand Sandy. LMAO Oliver's like that timeline-adjusted Steve Trevor you joked about in the BTAC bonus vid, where he'd have to be really buff 12-year-old post-World War II, yeah. Stripesy, wait, if you exist... Oh, I forgot to add Stripesy, that's right. Oops, it's probably like that, yeah. If exists a way to cure the chemicals effect, why anyone healed Joker's skin and hair? I mean, just not getting a hold of him or something. Or maybe they didn't know how to do it at the time. Maybe Batman discovered how to do it from all the chemicals sitting around in Joker's Arkham place. And lots of options. Johnny Quick is the same name as a crime syndicate version of Flash. Yep. It's a whole weird thing. Makes me wonder what happened to Earth 3 Barry Allen. That's OG Robot Man. I didn't realize this was an OG Robot Man. Still, the Green Arrow being there is super odd to me. Yeah, that's the weirdest part, I think, is the couple of guys. Okay, but who is this? Not listed at all. This character was not listed. Yeah, who's this? Who's this person? Got Stripesy, Robot Man, Liberty Bell, Johnny Quick, Our Man, blah, 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 blah. Who is this? I didn't, why don't they, why do these people suck? Might be a miscolored Dr. Fate? I don't know. No, it doesn't match any of these so far. I know this is Robot Man. This guy between him and Adam is a mystery. You would think they would have listed him here among those guys. Let's see. Red Tornado All-Star Squadron. Maybe there was a different version of him or something. That's a tiny picture. We do think it's Dr. Fate miscolored, but he... Oh, okay. I see him on here too. He does have his face, like, revealed. So let's see. Dr. Fate All-Star Squadron. Okay. Yeah, he does have his lower part of his face. Yeah, good job, people. Whoever colored this. Not knowing. I guess that is supposed to be Dr. Fate. Yeah, he's even got the little, he got the gloves, he's got the thing. It makes sense to me. That's weird. Okay, well, Dr. Fate. Okay, we got everybody in here. Tantu Totem. Object. Oh, yeah, well, we're going to have Camelot. We have Watchtower a second ago. Africa is mentioned. Metropolis is mentioned. Medieval England? So I guess, yeah, I'll just put England. Okay, so I'm not gonna try to guess who these knights are. Because, yeah, the main ones are named, unless the Knights of the Round Table are all always the same, but I don't think so. Yeah, there's all of these guys. I'm not going to try to guess who these are. I'm just going to do Knights of the Round Table and call that good. We have the Black Knight from multiple time periods. That I guess Morgan Le Fay can just do that. What's the castle? Camelot Castle. What is that called? Oh, Camelot is the castle. For some reason, I thought it was like the whole place, but I guess not. Okay. Then we get Guinevere. And Lancelot will show up. Sir Lancelot. I guess I can put Queen Guinevere. Do you hear the background music playing along with us, or is it just in stream? I mean, yeah, no, I hear it. I guess it makes sense that it's just an alias, although it was a real person in other timelines. Who? Oh, Johnny Quick's last name is Allen. I think he's Barry Allen, just a different name. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see. Johnny Quick DC. Go back to that. Well, Jonathan Chambers is the name of. Oh, you're talking about the Crime Syndicate one. I see. Okay. I'm kind of surprised they haven't done the Johnny Quick on the Flash yet. They did Ultramarine on Smallville. Ultraman. It's just the castle, huh? Silly autocorrect. What even is an Ultramarine? I think the Ultramarines are a DC thing, and so maybe you typed that before, and your phone knew like that's what you meant. Yeah, this was on some. I think this was in like the general issue or something like that. I can't remember. Background music reminds me of Wolfpack. Nice funky vibes. Did they do Cobalt Blue on Flash? Look that one up for Ultimate Comic Book Mind Blowage. I will later. Would you prefer Batman Who Laughs over Superboy Prime? In what scenario? What are we reading? I got here late. We're reading Justice League Unlimited number 9. Okay, so Morgan Le Fay apparently has temporal meddling powers, which I don't think we knew about. Morgan, wait, how are they spelling it in this one? Morgane Le Fay with just a E-Y. Okay. It's so different every time. So you got Morgane Le Fay. I was writing something over here. Yes. Morgane Le Fay apparently has temporal magic powers to bring multiple versions of the Black Knight to help her. There was a book for a tie-in to The Flash which has some crime syndicate, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm back. My computer freaked out for a sec. I'm actually designing a DC continuity of my own, since none of them have a cohesive picture whatsoever. DCAU is closest to making sense, though. I don't think so. They did do Edward Claris the Rival, because he's not popular enough. The CW doesn't care. I still wait for the future Flash to show up. Book tie-in, not ep. I'm still waiting. Yeah, all right. Okay. I see I was wise to insist you be included amongst the heroes called from the future. Seeking to claim the throne that is mine. So I will do Throne of Camelot. Mentioned. It'll help to know exactly what we're facing, Your Majesty. Okay, we've got, what is that? Is that how you spell it? Yes, we've got trebuchets. Guinevere giving off some Martha Wayne vibes here with that necklace. Watch out, Batman. It'll be a little weird. Okay, we had King Arthur. I already wrote him down. Pretty sure. Yes. There's quite the dump of stuff there at the start, and then I think it just kind of mostly stays samey the rest of the time here. Yes, that that Batman Black and White Two-Face story, two of a kind. We consider that DCAU canon here on the channel. It's a kind of a nice transition between whatever his last BTAS episode was, where he's going to get surgery to fix his face. I can never remember the name of the episode. Second Chance, I think. And then his TNBA appearance, where he's just back to being Two-Face. And he's kind of crazier then. Just a CW since it's pretty obscure. I have mixed feelings of Batman Beyond. I mean, I love it, but why? By the time we get to JL, I don't think the timeline could handle any more continuities, and not Wonder Woman the animated series or anything like that. How many evil Flashes are there? A billion. Thirsty Eyes, Guinevere, yeah. Even if they count it as not the only future, we didn't get anything more for the universe. I'm rewatching Justice League, and I just finished Legends, episode 16 and 17. Great story, and it reminds me so much of WandaVision. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, similar stuff. Just a little gripe I have. Yeah, I can see why that. I think I know what you're saying, but it's never really bothered me that much. Lots of stuff happened in the 20 years or so there. I can just say we didn't see what it was before. Nothing contradicts, I don't think so. I'll just put down other notes here. GL's armor is similar looking to Hal's Parallax armor. That was a kind of a cool thing. Oh god, that was my neck. Ugh, sitting here for too long. Okay, Morgan Le Fay, I already got her down here. I was just looking up Merlin, how Merlin looks in that episode, because I think I would have colored his stuff kind of reversed of what it is in this. He's got like a yellow scarf and red robe. I think I would have gone the other way. This definitely looks darker here, but who am I to say? Who am I to say? At least I'm glad that they used this design that already existed. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry. I got so much to do, so little sleep. Okay, Riddler and Mirror Master are mentioned. The Riddler. Oh my god. Mentioned. Oh god. Mirror Master. Mentioned. Hi, Sebastian. Call up Blue, Negative Flash. Is Long Halloween in the same universe as Man of Tomorrow, just Society World War 2? It appears that way, but there's no official confirmation. You should check out our review of the first part. Sorry, that answer was not meant for... Okay, I'm shaky on Two of a Kind personally. To me, it was always strange that Two-Face could disconfigure his face in the same way as from Chemical Explosion. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just assume it isn't quite the same or something. Did we get Lancelot down? Yes, we did. Also, is this comic implying that Bruce is descended from Lancelot, so Bruce is at least part French? Yeah, I don't know what the implication there is. It's kind of a weird, just random thing that they're doing. Is there any sort of Bruce Wayne, Lancelot thing? In medieval times, Lancelot Wayne constructed a pair of wings to try and emulate the flight of bats, risking death by gliding from a high cliff into a river. Lancelot Wayne, huh? Okay. But not this figure quite the same. Yes, thank you. I don't know. I think maybe it's supposed to be a Dark Knight kind of a thing or whatever, but who knows. Classic Lancelot Wayne move, am I right? Alright, I'm just kind of skimming things here. If I'm missing anything. Interesting that Mordred is not part of this. Oh, Jesus. Because he should be around if she already looks like this. It's kind of interesting how she's fighting the Justice League here, Morgan Le Fay. And will, you know, hundreds of years from now as well. Camelot must not fall. Okay. T-Rex mentioned. Open your mind. Merlin's reliquary, huh? Reliquary. Okay. I don't know how things... I've never seen that word before. Merlin's reliquary. Okay. Open your mind and think of magic. Okay, so Merlin just has a room full of bones. Don't know why. Hey, look, there's Grounded Victory back there. No, I will do objects. I'll do dragon skeleton. Okay. And that's that. And then she just immediately has defeated Morgan Le Fay. Okay, the great dragons have been gone for centuries. Morgan Le Fay says the power of the great dragons has been gone for centuries. And then she's just defeated on the next page. Banish the Black Knights and Morgan Le Fay to the dawn of history. So the dragon's breath has the power to send the Black Knight variants back to their own times and banish Morgan Le Fay to the dawn of history. Interesting. Okay. I wonder how she comes back ever. Uther is mentioned. King Arthur's father. Absolute magic, and it tells them to believe in themselves. Ye end. Okay. All right. So I think that's it. Nothing stuck out as horribly non-canon, but there was a lot of interesting stuff with that All-Star Squadron, 7 Soldiers of Victory. I'm just gonna write, do the All-Star Squadron members work with DCAU continuity? But I'm not going to mark this as non-canon of an issue because there might be an explanation later, probably not, but there might be an explanation that could be figured out. I just don't know what it is. Oh, what the heck? What's going on here? Top, please. Thank you. Okay. So that's that. Thanks for joining me today. I know it was a little bit of a long one, but I'm glad to have gotten through that issue. Next time I'm doing one of these is issue number 10. Very creeper heavy. That should be fun. But yeah, let me see what's going on in the chat here before I head out. Lancelot Wayne, are we supposed to ignore that surnames don't really work like that in medieval times? I think that's just his first name. I don't think it's meant to be Sir Lancelot. I think it's just a... Oh, I see, because that was in medieval times. Yeah, I don't know. It's also, dare I say, a bit too overtly sexual from the mainstream DCAU. What is? I don't know. I remember what we're talking about. Although we live in a post-Batman Harley Quinn world, so who's to say? Earth 2 is just built different, I guess. It's like Hyper Terror. It's the only way to explain DCAU-related comics. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. I know that's great for engagement. Think of Matrix. And this is the room where I keep the remains of those who crossed me. Would you like to join the party? I like to think of them as Elseworlds and Hypertime. Dragon's Breath can do all that. How'd they go extinct? Yeah, I don't know. No one can see the beginning of time as the universal law. That's a good point. I'm gonna write that down, actually. But no one can see the beginning of time. It's a universal law. If it's a law, it means that someone already broke it. Yeah, the what's his face, Krona, or whatever his name was. Not Kronos from the episode. I'm talking about the Green Lantern dude, the Guardian dude. Somebody better write him a ticket. Yeah, just a weird idea. Could you put the black and white image into a colorizer to see if they are the right colors? Oh, the Merlin one. I've never done that before. I don't know what that would mean. James, great singer, Strecker. Thank you, I guess. Don't watch the Poke Rap if you think I'm a great singer. This was fun. Thanks. The Creeper Jack Ryder. Very true. Yo, it's Matt. LOL. You beat me to a Great Minds. Oh, with the Write-em a ticket. Yep. Maybe the dragons know it's a law, and there's some consequence worse than death. Yeah, Krona. That's his name. All right. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'll see you next time. Subscribe to the Pod Tower. Bye.